Hi guys, welcome to a Guru channel. In this video, I am going to discuss about the problems which are related to nodal analysis which were asked in GATE 2019 Electrical Engineering stream. So first, I am going to discuss about one mark question which was asked in GATE 2019 Electrical Engineering stream. So here in this circuit, the current flowing through the 2 ohms resistance is asked. The current flowing through 2 ohms resistance is asked. By using nodal analysis, we can easily find out the current flowing through the 2 ohms resistance. The universal procedure for nodal analysis that we will see, we can apply this procedure for any network, and then we can easily solve the branch currents by using nodal analysis. Step 1. So first we have to identify the number of nodes in a given circuit. So for this circuit, the number of nodes are 2. So first of all, we will see what is meant by node. Node, it is a junction where 2 or more elements meets together. So here it is one node. So here 3 elements meets together. And also this is also another node. Here also one voltage source, another voltage source, and this current source meets together. So here 2 nodes are there. Among 2 nodes, one node we will take as a reference, and for other nodes we have to give the node voltage variables. The step 2 is assign node voltage variables. So one node will be taken as reference node. For another node we will assign node voltage variables like V1, V2, V3 and so on. And the third step is assign outgoing branch currents from each node. So here from each node we have to assign the outgoing branch currents like I1, I2, I3. For easy analysis, we will take all currents are leaving from the node. And step 4, we have to apply the KCL from each node, and we will get the equations. By solving those equations, we can obtain the node voltage variables. From the node voltage variables, we can get the currents easily. So we will solve this problem by using nodal analysis that we will see. The circuit is given like this. The step 1 is we have to identify the number of nodes. See here, so this is one node and this one is another node. Okay, the first node we are assigning with a node voltage variable, that is V. The another node we will take as a reference. Among 2 nodes, one node is taken as reference. For another node we are assigning the node voltage variable, that is V. If there are 3 nodes in a given network, one node is taken as reference and other 2 nodes we will assign node voltage variables like V1 and V2. And step 2 is assign, step 3 is assign outgoing branch currents. So from this node we will assign the currents leaving from the node. Assign outgoing branch currents like I1, I2, I3. That is step 3. Step 4 is apply KCL at each node. So here we are having only one node, that's why we are applying KCL at node 1. So apply KCL at node 1. The KCL is nothing but we know algebraic sum of the currents leaving from a node is equal to 0. For this convenience we are taking all currents are leaving from the node. So I1 plus I2 plus I3 is equal to 0 because all currents are leaving from the node. So here I1 is equal to the first voltage minus second node voltage by resistance, V minus 20 by 2. If this is positive, then we have to represent with negative. So potential difference by resistance. The potential difference is V minus 20 divided by resistance is 2 ohms. I2. I2 is V minus 5I by 3. Potential difference is V minus 5I. V minus 5I divided by resistance is 3 ohms. And here I3 is 2 amps, but it is in opposite direction. That's why we are indicating with a negative sign. Minus 2 is equal to 0. So by solving this equation, the resultant equation is 5V minus 10I is equal to 72. And from the diagram, the current flowing I is equal to, so here the starting voltage is 20, nothing but the I is flowing from 20 volts to node voltage V. That's why 20 minus V by 2 is equal to I. By solving this equation, we can get V plus 2I is equal to 0. Like that, we are getting two equations and we are having two variables. By solving 1 and 2, we will get voltage V is equal to 17.2. By solving those two equations, voltage, node voltage V is equal to 17.2. From that, I is equal to 20 minus V by 2. So 20 minus 17.2 by 2. From that, you can get the current I is equal to 1.4 amps. So like this, we can solve the problem by using node analysis. And then we will see another problem that was asked in the same year, GATE 2019, in electrical engineering stream, but for 2 marks. So that also we can solve easily by using nodal analysis. So here is asking about the current flowing through 20 ohms resistance. So here the same procedure will apply here. So first identify the number of nodes. So here also, so this total all resistances are mixed together at this point. This is node number 1, and another, all these voltage sources and this resistance mixed together here. This is another node that we will take as reference node. Then next step is assign branch currents, all outgoing currents, I1, I2, I3, I4, and this current is I. After assigning the outgoing branch currents, apply KCL at each node. We are having only one node, so that's why apply KCL at node 1. KCL is nothing but algebraic sum of currents leaving from a node is equal to 0. Then I1 plus I2 plus I3 plus I4 plus I is equal to 0. So I1 is equal to node voltage V minus 200 by resistance 50. I2 is equal to V minus 160 by 40. So here the voltage source sign is reversed. Okay, that's why V plus the potential difference. So this we can write it as minus 100 volts by reversing the signs. So V plus 100 by 25, that is I3. So V plus 80 by 20, that is I4, and I is equal to V minus, so this is reference voltage is 0. So V by 20 is equal to your I. So all is equal to 0. So here we are taking the LCM as 200. By solving this equation, we can get the node voltage is equal to 0. So here some of the voltage sources are delivering power and some of the voltage sources are absorbing power. Then that's why the node voltage is equal to 0. So from that your current I is equal to 0. So like this, by following the simple steps, we can solve many problems by using nodal analysis very easily. Thank you.